report, and straight to more stories. The Orange Democratic Movement, Kenya's largest opposition party, is staring at an uncertain future following the death of its founding leader, Raila Odinga. What was once united political force now appearing to be drifting into rival camps, each claiming to be true to Raila's legacy. Our political affairs reporter Mike Agungu takes a closer look at what is shaping up to be ODM's toughest moment yet.
For nearly 2 decades, the Orange Democratic Movement was synonymous with one man, Raila Odinga. His voice,
Jesse, forward march.
His vision and his authority kept the movement intact through victories, defeats and coalitions.
Jesse, about turn.
But with his passing on, that unity is slipping. Tonight, ODM seems to be breaking into 3 distinct groups, each interpreting Baba's final wishes differently. The first group includes what insiders call the government wing, which believes Raila left ODM within the broad-based government. Led by Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga, Junet Mohammed, John Mbadi, Millie Odhiambo and Hassan Joho. This faction insists Raila's final message was clear: to work with President William Ruto.
We will hold it high, we will keep it strong. ODM in 2027, it will either form the government or it will be a coalition that forms government.
Whoever imagines that anaweza kuvunja chama cha ODM, yeye ndio tutamfukuza, my friend, na ahame, chama kitabaki.
But critics warn that this very group could erode ODM's independence, aligning too closely with the administration they once opposed.
Is ODM in opposition? So you see that rift among ODM leaders, both elected. You see it among ODM followers, those who want to join the Ruto government, those who want to run with President Ruto in 2027, and those who want to be in opposition.
During the late Raila Odinga's funeral service in Bondo, there also emerged the involvement of Group 2, dubbed the Elders Camp, which includes Siaya Governor James Orengo, Kisumu Governor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o and Senator Godfrey Osotsi. From their speeches, the group hold a more sentimental view of Raila's legacy, seeing him as a reformist who fought for democracy, devolution and justice.
Orange Democratic Movement cannot continue as a party without strong support of devolution and giving services to the grassroots of our nation.
Like inclusivity, we are against those who are trying to tear Kenya apart and speak the language of division.
We are happy as a party. But Baba was happy if all Kenyans enjoy life and benefit.
Analysts believe that this group is cautious and is neither fully joining government nor opposing it. Many within are veterans of Kenya's long political struggles, now seeking peace rather than new battles. They could serve as mediators between the 2 factions, though with little appetite for another political war.
Should they split, then there's going to be issues. But then again, there is one factor that we need to be very much aware of. That is the factor of President William Samoei Arap Ruto, the doctor of Kenyan politics.
Then comes Group 3, the so-called New Generation, led by ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, alongside MPs Babu Owino and Caleb Amisi. This faction insists Raila never endorsed working with Ruto. According to insiders, just 23 days before his death, Raila questioned about ODM's support for Ruto in the 2027 general elections.
Akasema kama chama lazima tujiandae kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027. Na wale ambao wanaeneza mambo mengine hapa, Baba alisema, who has told you?
We are ODM. Who's told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027?
And their tone has grown openly defiant. In a strongly worded post, MP Caleb Amisi wrote, and I quote, "When Baba says right, we go right. When he says left, we go left. Those who benefited most when Baba could talk and walk are now turning their backs on him. They were waiting for that moment to display their greed, but all of them will go home in 2027. We shall never allow disrespect to Baba just because he is dead. Renaissance needed urgently. End of quote.
Tumeleta handshake.
This youthful wing sees itself as the true heir to Raila Odinga's reforms legacy, bold, outspoken, and determined to rebuild ODM from the ground up. According to analysts, this group, while faced with frustration, they could soon walk away to form a new party, one modeled after ODM's original reform spirit.
There's a very big likelihood that the party will split based on opposition and internal politics. Now, splitting the party is not an issue. Having the machinery to run your own party is the question. Do the young Turks have the resources necessary, the political weight, the strength to start new political parties?
Insider says if the current trend continues, Group 1 could protect the Ruto alliance at all costs. Group 2 might retire quietly. And Group 3 could rise with a new movement, ending the orange era as its supporters used to know it. Some even argue that President William Ruto should rejoin the party and run with it in the 2027 polls or merge it with the ruling UDA party.
If you came back to ODM, definitely we'll have you as our flag bearer.
Vijana msilale.
ODM's identity, once anchored in Raila Odinga's leadership, now hangs in the balance. Its future uncertain, its unity fragile. For years, Raila Odinga was the glue that held ODM party together. His absence has left behind three competing visions, all claiming to have his blessings. Whether ODM party survives or splits apart will depend on what its leaders chooses in the coming days. Mike Kagwango, TV 47, Nairobi.